Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cuspers. What's happening? Hold on for a minute. Let me get this computer set up. All right. So yeah, we're going to be doing the person's on your mind, the single reading, and then we're going to do whatever comes out. All right. And I'm doing a special till Saturday, which is $5 per question. Mini question. Don't send no paragraph, but you send it before the end of the reading and your question, and I will answer that at the end. Let's get into your intro. A Libra night, a Libra moon, more often than not, Libra in your spot, the Libra moon. Libra. All right, let's get into it. Person's on your mind, how do they feel about you overall? How do they feel about you overall, Libra? Okay. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? What are they thinking about? Getting better, being better, getting better. I feel like there's a need for them to improve their finances, improve their looks, improve something in their life. That's what they're thinking about as they're not speaking to you overall. It's like a kind of like, I don't know, they could be going through something financial. Okay. They also may feel like you caught them being sneaky or something like that, and you got what you wanted. This person's kind of feisty, if you ask me. But they're kind of like working on themselves a little bit. I'm getting them doing that. There may be something with their finances they're trying to get themselves out of, like some kind of financial thing, whether you know that or not. How are they treating you in this relationship? Or they could just be working on themselves. Okay, let's see. My super chat goal is $10, by the way. All right, let's see how they're treating you in this relationship. Very restless. They could have caused a lot of conflict, fights, arguments. They could have been really a negative Nancy, basically. Very opinionated person, very stubborn, very argumentative, things like that. They could also have been obsessed with money too as well, like their money, something about their money. It doesn't have to be though. I'm just getting, this might be a specific message, like this person's always chasing money but never has enough kind of thing. How do they feel about you currently? Keep doing with a Virgo. I got a lot of Virgo energy here. Capricorn. Any earth sign. Taurus. Pisces. This person thinks you look very, very attractive, by the way. Very attractive. They think you have a lot of people trying to talk to you, deal with you. This person knows they showed you such a weak character. Or at least they're aware of it. I would say they're aware of it. I don't know. It's kind of hard for people to change. But I see it twice in the cards here where they're trying to work on themselves. Like they're aware of something that they've acted or how they've done what they've done. I mean, it could have been something around drinking. They could have been drunk and did some stupid shit. Could have been something around work. They were doing something stupid or drinking. I don't know. Who knows in these readings? They feel like you've kind of like bossed up. Like you're kind of like in your own energy. Like they see you as somebody who's like in your power. Like that's the thing. You make them feel small because you, I don't know, like what you're doing or how you're coming off or whatever, but it just seems like you're doing better than them. So it's like, no matter if you think it's not a big deal what you're doing, but they might. Just like they're in a weaker position here. Something about their money, man. I'm telling you, there's something with their money. Ugh. Also, I feel like they think about this not working, the disappointment, you walking away from it, them dealing with the stress, all that stuff. You know what, man? This is a bloody dang rat, all right? This rat, let me tell you the truth, this rat likes to go and fuck some shit up, all right? And yeah, they weren't really pulling their weight from what I'm seeing. Something about their damn money, and maybe they could have been dependent on your ass for some money. I don't know. They just constantly seem like they're restless about the pursuit of happiness, but never damn achieving any of this shit. Yeah, this person is yeah, they're kind of shutting down a little bit. I'm getting here, but they can't help but to keep watching your ass to see what you're up to. I don't know if this person has a competitive spirit towards you. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I don't know, man. This person needs to work on themselves. They need to get their shit together. Obviously, there's some things that they're kind of jealous about when it comes to what you have and what you can achieve, what you achieved. So until they work on that, I mean, how can you really have a relationship that's worth a damn? Let's move on to how they feel about you emotionally. Hello, everybody in the chat. Pineapple, Juliel, Untin Texas. That's a Untin Lexus. All right, disappointed. They're disappointed and having anxiety about the disappointment. Look at this. Having anxiety about the disappointment. You know how it feels like to be drowning underneath the water? These panic attacks. What a rat. All right, what a rat in a trap. This person, I told you, they were trying to work on themselves. Didn't I say that in the reading? And look what comes up in the oracle cards. See? I'll be on point, man. I'll be on point. Stop reminiscing over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Look at that. Holding on to shit. I want to be different. See, I told you they wanted to change, and it comes out in the cards. Running. Grateful. So, I feel like with that shit, it's like your ass is getting away and their ass is thinking about how they had it, how they used to have it. They could be thinking about running after your ass. Who knows? I'm just putting it out there. Shit. Let's see how you feel about them. Two of Swords. Ace of Swords reverse. Why are you so blocked off? You kind of blocked off. Maybe a lot of blocked off from this person. You could be putting obstacles between you and them to make this right. I feel like you kind of like thinking about it, but like kind of like on your own right now. You're not really. You may be kind of disappointed about this. If you're planning on giving back to this, you're gonna put them through the ringer, basically. But if you're not, some of you guys may be enjoying the single life. Some of you guys feel like you guys were like putting too much money into this, too much into this. This person also could have spread rumors about you, I'm getting here. Defeated, yeah. Yeah, you feel fucked. You feel messed over by the roach and the rat that was in your damn nightmares. You understand that? Because this person, nothing was moving forward. They could have been obsessed with money, like I said, and never getting it. This person was just a damn financial draining ass roach. Elijah, do you know how it feels like to rub two pennies together between the cardboard box, bitch? What's their future actions? They're gonna realize that they caused a lot of these issues, and they also may cheat. They also may cheat. I mean, how are they cheating when they're not with you? But I'm just saying they may be like uncommittal because they feel like they can't be with you, or you're not giving them an opportunity. Is there something that they do want to solve the issue? Yeah, there is something there, but they just feel like it will be on deaf ears. There's a possibility. There's a possibility, especially their air sign. I'm getting that they may want to be honest with you and come forward and be honest about some things. Like I said, I don't have anything set in stone. So if you want to take this person back, by all means, do what you need to do. I'm saying they're carrying a lot of guilt. Okay, so let's move on to the single reading. Who's coming in for my Libra singles? Olive brights, huh? Yeah, okay. Somebody you're going to be swiping left and right on. You're going to be disappointed by something you're walking away from and swiping left and right. Or you're going to find a person while you're out doing your damn thing. Okay, what's this person going to be like? The Empress. Abundant, good looking, sexy, attractive. Could be a Taurus, a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But I'm just saying here, man, this person's going to be attractive. They're going to be a bombshell. For you ladies, they're going to be handsome. All right? Very, very energetic. They love to get down and dirty, if you know what I mean. Your legs will be tied up, your hands will be tied up, and you will be creaming and screaming, "Oh!" to Prince Purple Rain when they get done with you. They will be watching you and looking at you and say, "Ooh, I have a beautiful girl." They're going to be showing your pictures or showing your pictures to people, all right? I'm telling you right now, they will. They're going to love it. They're going to love just pretty much just laying down, watching you as you sleep, saying, "Ooh, I want some more of that." And when you wake up, they're sitting right there, looking in your eyes, in the bed, looking at you. You know what time it is. That's what I got. Let's move on to whatever comes out. What does Libra need to know? What advice does Libra need? All right, the Magician. Some of you guys are suited for business. Some of you guys should start a business. I feel like you're suited if you're thinking about starting a business. If you already are having a business, I see your business doing very well. See you bringing in more clients. Seeing able to get people on board with what you're trying to do. Okay. I also see some person, some authority figure, or somebody who's just a bully, self-centered person trying to bring shame upon you. I don't know who this is, or somebody who's angry. It could be a father figure. It could be just a bully in your atmosphere here. I'm also getting, for those who are restless, you could be, I don't want to sound insensitive, Libra, but I'm saying restless. If you're stressing out about something, you could be causing your own sadness, maybe because you're waiting on somebody to give you an opportunity that's not, and the cards are saying that maybe you should rethink that and get over it. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You got to get over it at some point. Okay. I'm getting, yeah, it's coming out again. I'm getting like you wanting to make something right with somebody. and it plaguing you, and you're not able to move on from certain somebody. And I don't know, some of my Libra chats have moved on from a person, but some of my Libras are kind of stuck. All right. I'm not going to say that again. I think I've already said it twice. Some of you Libras are just waiting on somebody who you know is no good. Okay. How's your money looking? Focus on your money. Don't focus on some damn person who's going to drain, is taking you away from your focus. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'm tired of looking at it. And I don't want to pull any more cards because it keeps talking about you being stuck on somebody who ain't no damn good. And it could be affecting your finances. But for those who are doing business and you know, you got a business going on, you ain't caught up in all this crap, I do see your business going good, and I do see you making more money. Okay. I do see you getting more influence as well. So, all right. So thank y'all so much. Hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're going through that scenario where you trying to get over somebody, you know, look, man, you gotta date. You gotta date somebody else. You know, it's unfortunate. It's the unfortunate thing about moving on. You gotta get out there and, like, you know, tiptoe yourself into the dating game or something like that. All right. All right. Take it easy. Bye.